Today we have a special guest co-host, Mr. Ross Lincoln, writer for Gamefront. And you may recognize him from the gaming episode of The Point, which I liked him a lot in, so that's why he's back. Thanks for being awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I try very hard at being awesome.
It's really super hard, I know from experience.
I have assistants that actually help me, so.
There is a potential spoiler in this for the sequel to Man of Steel, which is that this weekend there will be a football game scene shot at East Los Angeles College, which will be in the movie Gotham City's State School versus Metropolis's State School. Maybe this is how they cross paths, how Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. maybe Clark Kent is covering the big game and he hears of a rakish lad named Bruce Wayne.
in a blow to comic fans everywhere, they're going to have to understand sports in order to understand this movie.
Though it's expected that none of the principals will be there, so likely no Ben Affleck for you to harass or Henry Cavill for you to gawk at because he is beautiful in real life. But anyway.
As long as they don't have a very treacly moment where a 12-year-old sings the Star Spangled Banner, at least the scene will be bearable. The Dark Knight Rises, that movie was awful, I think. I'm going to just say it. It could have been really good, but there were so many like cheap moments of manipulation, and that scene in particular was one of them. I hope they don't do the same thing with mixing up the combination of Man of Steel and the Christopher Nolan Batman. But at any rate,
I've also heard that Hans Zimmer has not been asked onto the project.
That's interesting.
Which is bizarre because he did all the music for the Dark Knight or the Christopher Nolan trilogy and the first Man of Steel. So what on earth? How do you say no to Hans Zimmer?
They want Danny Elfman.
Oh no.
They decided the music wasn't circusy enough, so they...
La 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 la, dun 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 dun. You're welcome. I composed it for you.
Danny Elfman's going to give you a check for $2 million.
Yeah, that's right. So that's what a small spoiler we have for the movie. I don't know if we think it's good or not.
You remember Zack Snyder when at Comic-Con this year? Do you remember when he came out during the during the Warner Brothers panel discussion and actually had I can't remember the name of the actor, a guy from Dollhouse actually who played the general in Man of Steel, who came out and read that line from The Dark Knight Returns. You know, when you feel my hands around your neck, you'll know who it was, the man who beat you or whatever. The epic fight between Superman and Batman as a sort of hint to the theme that's going to happen in Man of Steel 2.
It'll obviously be because they have a rivalry for athletics.
Yeah, college athletics, it's a big deal, especially in Gotham State, which has been hit hard by the economic downturn.
Yeah, but I just love the Metropolis. I can't even pretend to understand what's going on with sports.